Happy Sunday evening, everybody. This is a fun live. I usually don't go live on Sunday nights, but because of the winter storm, I felt like everybody was, all huddled up and cozy and wanting maybe to learn some new things about Procreate or digital stamping or how to make a signature stamp, because that's what we're going to do tonight. Yes, we are. This is like a big deal. I don't teach this very often. It's usually just to my members, but right now, I'm giving little sneak peeks to all of everybody who's watching, because maybe you'll want to be in the tribe one day and you'll see like kind of what we do. Anyway, hi Vicky, I see your comment. Would you send me a message through Etsy so I can talk to you about that? Because I want to make sure I understand everything that's going on, and I know I won't be able to understand it through here. So, hi. And Sue, I got your message. Yeah, whenever you sign up for the Digital Stamp Club, you get that month and every month after that that you remember. You get the classes from the months before, but not the stamps. You can always buy those stamps if you want, but you get the stamps from that month that you sign up and on. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to send out an email about that so everybody understands that. And if you're in my Digital Stamp Club, this is something that maybe we haven't stressed or made clear, but you need to download your stamps as soon as they come out is what I would do. But you have the whole month. You have the whole month to download them. But after the end of the month, we shut that down because we'll have new people coming in and they would get all the stamps from all the past. And that's not fair because you guys have always been here. And so I hope that makes sense to y'all. So just make sure you download them. That's the main thing. So thank you. I didn't know how to send a message, but through Etsy is the key. Yes, that would be great. If it's something like if it's an Etsy thing, if it's something you purchase through Etsy, if you purchased it through Etsy, contact me through Etsy. If you didn't, send me an email because you could have bought it through the website. I'm not sure. And just send an email. You might have already sent an email. I don't know because I don't check them. My assistant checks them and then passes them on to me if I need to. It's been wonderful watching these. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it. Yay, Sherry finally made a live. So glad you did. Awesome. I'm going to do a giveaway today. Remind me in a little while. Oh, I'll set an alarm. Hey Siri, set reminder in 20 minutes. Giveaway. What I want to give away tonight is you'll have your choice of Happy Mail or a digital stamp I will design for you. I'll do it right here in front of everybody. Hi, Margaret. Hello, hello. Watching from Texas. I'm in Texas too, East Texas. Where's everybody else from? Y'all tell us as you pop on. I am having the winter storm sale too. If you didn't know, my Procreate Fun for Beginners course is half price right now, and all my digital stamps are 20% off. I have 28 sets. Do you have all 28? Why not? My assistant Susie said, I've got to have all 28. Got to collect them all. I'm working on the stamps for our next release, which will be the first Friday of every month is when the new stamps come out. So Wisconsin, I bet it's cold there. I'm guessing it's cold. There's Cindy from Florida. Yay. Felicia's here tonight. Yay. Good. It's fun to see y'all at different times of the day. So I've been playing around with my iPad. Let me get the camera set up here. I had to restart everything, so got to move it around a little bit. Okay, here we go, I think. My face was like giant a minute ago. It's still pretty big, but it's like I've got to start over and figure out what happened. That's crazy. My little Apple's in here coughing her little head off. Okay. If you were with me earlier today, we did paperback. Stephanie started a paperback journal from my earlier live. So if y'all missed the earlier live, let me show you what we did. Okay, so if you've been following me, you know I've designed these pieces of ephemera. What's ephemera? It's just little pieces and parts that you can put together to make something, right? You can do card making, you can do scrapbooking, you can junk journaling, whatever. I designed these on my iPad, and that's why this all ties in with tonight too. these are stamps from my Digital Doodle Stamp Club. So they can make these too if they want. If it's easier just to buy them, I've already done all the work. I get that. But you also have the opportunity to create them yourself. Now, this is what I did this afternoon, a paper bag book. We just got started on it. And we put it together, and then I started to put the cover together, but I didn't have it all done. So I went to TikTok because after this live, I'll be going to TikTok again after this class to work on more of what we're working on. But here, I went to TikTok and we did this. We did a surprise inside. Guess what's in here? This is going to be for a best friend, okay? And then this is going to be over here, and it's going to say, kind of introduce what this is, like celebrating 20 years of friendship, blah, 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 whatever. And then the first thing they get is a lunch date coupon, your choice. Isn't that fun? Added a little felt heart here, and this is more embellishments, but that was fun. And that's all we got to. That's it. But it was fun. I'm so glad you're working on it. You are? Yay! So fun. I'm glad I inspired you guys. Okay, so Vicky's talking about snow. Snow is stopping and has been listed as moved through the area. Weather said everyone had about 12 inches and area north had about 1 to 3. Level 2 snow emergency. Downtown is level 3. I just don't even know what life that's like. Ohio. I don't even know. And Sue's in Mississippi. 29 degrees. Hi, Marilee. Welcome. Okay, so if you are new to Procreate, Procreate is an app that you can put on your iPad and you can draw, okay? And I teach classes on how to use this program. It's an app called Procreate, and it looks like this. Hold on. It looks like this in the App Store. Now, people ask, can I use it on another device? No, I'm sorry. This is the only thing it works on. So sad, right? But it is wonderful, and it's only $12.99 one time. It's not a monthly recurring thing, which I am shocked. This is a loaded program. It's amazing. So I can't say enough about it. And those of you that have used it, you feel the same way. Oh no, your patio collapsed under the weight of the snow. Oh my gosh. Remind me where you are, Felicia. Getting more sleet in North Carolina. Oh goodness. Okay, so here, let's check the weather here one more time. Oops. It's 25, but it feels like it's 13. Oh, it's 23. It's 23. That's cold for here. That was really cold. Okay. Let's have some fun with Procreate. Now, yesterday I taught. Hold on, let me get in here. We did these. Some of these I did at TikTok, but some we did. But y'all, how fun are these? They can be stickers or they could be ephemera like this. You can use it for whatever you want. And how cute would that be as a sticker? I mean, so some people were playing around making these, and then they said they're going to send them to their grandkids as stickers. Like you can print it on sticker paper through your printer. A blast. That was such a blast. So tonight we can do some more of those. I definitely am going to do the signature thing because I promised that. But what do y'all want to see? Do you want to see more? I know some of you are asking about, since I have my stamp sets on promo, you've been asking about them. I'm happy to show you any set that you want to see more in depth. Feels like one -1. Oh, that's fun. We got 5 inches. Still don't have one, but someday learning a lot. Good. Yeah, you learn a lot by watching for sure. Definitely. Okay. Let's look here at, I made a square canvas. And so if you're going to make your own signature stamp, you want a square canvas. So let's just start by doing that. I am going to make sure that I have the brush that I like to draw with. Okay. And that's dry ink. That's what I always use. And then I'm going to play around with some different ways to write my name. So I'm just going to do script right here, and I'm doing kind of a thin brush. And then if I don't like that, I can go back and be like, okay, I don't like that T. Let me do this T, and just keep playing around. Then you get it exactly like you want it. Then after that, I think it's fun to add a stamp to it. So let's look at some stamps. What would be fun to add to a signature stamp? Y'all tell me what stamp sets you have that you're thinking that might be kind of cute to put with it. I put one of the owls in there, the bee. I love doing the bee. Here's my my bee one. Hang on, for my business. Create with Christy with the little bee. So that's from the bee set, the Be Creative set, which I love. I love this. I think this is classy. Okay, you know what you could do? You could make this your signature stamp, and you take this off down here and you put your name here. Let's do that. That's kind of fun. But imagine you made a card and you wanted to put your name on the back. I recommend that for sure. Or if you made this, let's say you were making something for your granddaughter's room and you wanted to put a piece of framed art in her room, and you blew this up and printed it out. Y'all could even color this. And you could put her name down here. So many different ideas, but I'm going to make a new layer, and let's just say I wanted to use this as my signature stamp. If I miss any questions that y'all have, make sure to ask me again at the end. Did I say I'm going to do a giveaway? I think I did. Okay, putting my name here. Oh, that's kind of fun. And then you can color it in, put it on the back of a card. Super cute. I'm going to save that. To my signature stamps. Before I got on here, I made one. I'll show you. Then I'll show you how to make this at the end. Okay. So now it's a stamp. So now I can just stamp it, and it has my name on it. If you'll see how it's twisting, that's a feature on this Apple Pencil called a barrel roll. So you can decide which way you want it and all that stuff before you actually press down. And that's a feature that I can show you if you have the latest Apple brush. I think it's an Apple Pencil Pro, I think that's what it's called. Do you have a lettering self-paced class for Procreate? You walked away for a second. No, I didn't see that. I actually need to process that. I might somewhere, but it might be time for me to update. It may have been a long time ago. Do you have any stamps that involve German Shepherd dogs? We lost ours yesterday, and I would love, I should do a set that just has all different kinds of dogs. I do have a frog. Well, I have a frog that I'm working on. I don't know if I have any other frogs, but I can use my new frog. That's going to be part of our new stamp set. Okay, let's do that. The frog. And to find the frog, I'm just going to go to the top, and you just keep pulling down until the search bar comes up, and then you search for frog. And I got all kinds of frogs. Got a frog in rain boots, one with a bow tie, one with a bow. This one I made this afternoon. She's cute. Look at her. I'm just going to use her for fun. And then I'm going to decide where I want my name, and I could put something above her and below. You could write something cute that was like a pun that kind of went over, like I'm happy to make you a card or, you know, happy to see you or whatever you want to say. But again, this could be your signature card. And you could write your name however you want. And center it. Like that. And then, okay, so then you'd make it into a stamp. Go back to my signature stamps. And then there it is. Okay, questions? So then what you would do after you made the stamp is say you'd make your card and then it'll be down on the back of the card and you can make it so cute because you can color it in and everything. So let's just color this one in for fun. We could make a sticker out of this. And frogs don't have to be green. And they can be a soft, like olivey green. If you do, just any, you could do any shade, maybe like a lime green, whatever you want to do. We'll see how this one colors in because I haven't done it yet. And then let's do her big old pink bow. And then I'm going to do these little hearts here on the bandana. How about some red here? And red there. It's so fun. So fun. And the name, you could even change your name to a different color. If you wanted it to do something like that. I just saw a spot I missed. I think the eyelids need to be green too, don't you think? There we go. There's a little frog. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Now, when you are making a stamp, think about how you're going to write your name. And this one, again, is just like it's bounce lettering and all. But one thing you could do to set it apart a little bit would be to thicken your downstrokes. Whoopsie. Thicken your downstrokes. Like so. If I want to make that into a heart, I like to do that a lot. It's just fun. But to thicken your downstrokes, that really changes the look of it. Now this frog is not for sale right now, in case you're looking for it. I like that better. And maybe we'll add the red to just the hearts here. And then say I wanted to make a little sticker out of it. I'm going to do a background and choose a color. I'm going to choose this soft pink. It may be terrible, and then we'll just change it. Just drawing a bubble around it. If you were with me last night, I'm doing this kind of the same thing. And then I would print this out on sticker paper in my printer. Don't like that at all, but you don't know until you try it. And you can see the eyes aren't white. So you want to make sure to go to that layer and make white eyes. And make sure you get the little highlight of the eye too. And sometimes it's easier just to draw that on, depending on what size your brush is and everything. Sometimes it's easier just to do that. Eyes are better now. Now, the pink in the background would be fine if I could see my name, but I could change the color of my name. Hi, Sandra. Or he will be in the stamp club. She will be in the stamp club. Like right now we could change my lettering to show up if we like that. Or we could just change the background to something different too. So let me go change the background again to something else. And then if I want to go back to Christy being pink, I can try that again and see if it shows up. I just don't think it shows up as good. I like white, I think. So there's your little stamp that you can turn into a sticker, or it could go in the back of a card as your little signature. I don't have a card to show you, but yeah, I do. Right here. Right here. So if you were to print that, say this was all digital and you printed the whole card out, then I would put this right here. She's cute. You want to see another frog? I like kind of the male version of the frog, I guess. He's right here. He's got a bow tie right here. And he has sweet eyes. Now think of other ways that you can write your name. So I would go to the Canvas and drawing guide, and then I would just practice other ways. It's not big enough. I'm going to print this one and I'm going to make it tall and skinny. So these are great lettering. This is great lettering practice for you. Okay, and then I'll just kind of center that. Make sure it's good and centered. And that's not bad. So I'm going to save this one. I don't know if I saved the last one. I think I did. Copy canvas. Go to signatures. Where's those other ones that I just did? Here, duplicate. I need to rename them. They're not named right now, but we just made several stamps. That's so easy. Thank you. All right. We don't have a German Shepherd per se. I mean, and I'm not sure if I labeled all the dogs as dogs. Let's look and see what I have. I have like generic dogs, but not, and weenie dogs, of course. And of course, there's no dogs. Let me do dog. There we go. So I've got some that are not for sale that I've been just playing around with, like this guy. And that'd be cute to put your name under there. And this one, I guess he has his tongue out. But if you do what I show you tonight, you'll be able to draw your own dog and clear and put it on your stamp. Okay. So you know how to trace a picture of your dog, right? Pull in a picture and just trace it. Do I have pigs? That's a good question. I don't remember pig. I need to get some pigs though. I don't have any pigs. Oh my goodness. We have got to get, maybe I'll put pigs in the next one. Yeah, find a German Shepherd clip art. What other thing would you like for me to search for? I did hearts yesterday. We could do crosses. Crosses are always a nice addition. Oh gosh. Ah, sorry. Oh, I love this. I haven't used this yet either. I've got several things, but I think this is so cute. I love the retro phones. It just reminds me of my childhood or growing up, working at an office too. Did y'all use these kind of phones? And let's try a different way to write our name. And I'm going to do long and skinny. So I'm going to stretch it out and add an angle. Might take you a few tries to, play with it. That looks crooked, but I don't know if it's the phone or the name that looks crooked. And then you can put your last name too. Good practice. Isn't that fun? Just something like that. An avocado green one. Call Christy. Yes, call Christy Darty if you want, if you want whatever you want. So again, I'm going to make sure I like the way this looks. Make sure I've got my I's dotted good. And I mean, cleaning it up is always good too. But if you're happy with it just like that, it's ready. It's ready to make as a stamp. Did you see the stamps last night when I was stamping them out, the different ones that I've made before? But we're going to start from scratch. We're not copy and pasting and all that. We're going to start from scratch. Are we ready? Okay. We do have to get what we want on here first. So this is going to be like the whole process. I'm going to show you how to make the stamp. Keep practicing your name. And when you have your name the way that you love it, save it until you're ready to make a stamp. I don't have the phone yet for sale. It will be in a future stamp set, but I do not have it in a stamp set yet. Thank you for asking. Okay. You could do your initials. Oh, Fran, you can go watch the replay. Oh, this was so cute, y'all. And it's tiny. Hold on. I got to go back and adjust this. Something's wrong. One moment. I'll have to work on that later. That is tiny. Oh, there we go. It went tiny again. I don't know. I'm starting over because that's confusing me. I'm going to go get my brush, dry ink, and then I'm going to write my name the way that I for sure want it. And again, we could do a fun monogram. Play around with a monogram. Monograms are different these days. I think this is how we used to do them. But I don't know if they're the same anymore. Play around with loops. Oh, I looked up some signatures to show y'all because it's fun to get ideas from different people. So I was looking on Pinterest and I went ahead and took some pictures to show you. Okay. This is 10 free signatures is what it's called. So they have different names, but you can get great ideas for your own signature just by looking at what other people are doing. See how I'm talking about how this is thicker writing, this is thinner and more elegant, you know? This is more angled, this is more straight up and down. Real exaggerated first letter and kind of a scribble off. And then these two, these were cute. They turn these into characters. I'm not sure what that character is, but that's a character. This one has angel wings, which isn't that cute. They turn the E into an angel wing. This one turns into a flower at the end. This one has a butterfly right at the end of Dina and some vines on this side. And then this one has I think that's a moon and a star hanging down. Catherine, the K is playful and has some doodles there with a little butterfly at the end. We could try one of these. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. So it's like on the fly. I don't know. And there's a little butterfly there. And that's a butterfly there. Do we have a C? That would help me if I saw it. First, last, middle. Okay. Yeah. That's right, Sandra. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, my assistant, is here. Okay, so let's play around now. Again, I'm on the spot, so I can't think as good as when I'm by myself and I'm really playing around. But okay, I'm gonna go into the C. And then I'm gonna end. No, this is mine is too my name's too big. And then I should do some of y'all's names instead of mine the whole time. Oh, I've got it, I think. Okay. So the one I just looked at, I'm looking at the angel wings right now. This, if I played with it enough, I could turn that into the angel wing. And then on the other end, it doesn't end in a good spot for that, but I could cross my T maybe. Cross my T and turn it into angel wings. I don't know. That's too big, but we're getting somewhere. I want to mimic this one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it and paste it. And then I'm going to flip it. Oops, hold on. I want to duplicate it first. Then I'm going to duplicate it. Flip it. And then I'm going to make the T cross there. So it makes sense. And then they put, I'll have to keep playing around with that. And then they put like a halo up on top. So a heart. Oh, to dot my I, get a heart. And then a little halo on it. Well, that's kind of fun. It's not perfected, but we started something. I think that's so fun. I encourage y'all to try that. And I think it had a couple of like little, take your name and try it. Where did you say you found the signature fonts? This is from Pinterest. I got on Pinterest. I use Pinterest as a Google search, and I just typed in. I think I just typed in signature ideas or autograph ideas, something like that. But that's fun. And now I can just go over the lines and straighten them out and get it where it looks good enough to save as a stamp. Okay. Would you put something with it, another doodle, or would you just keep it like this? Now I'm going to squeeze it all together. I'm going to twist it a little bit because I think this is still not 100%. I like her halo better, and her halo does do this. That's better, I think, maybe. Sure thing. And now if I want to, just to see what it's going to look like, you like that? I like it like that too. That's so fun. Okay, I'm going to add another layer in case I don't want it, but I'm going to see what it looks like if I do thicken some of my downstrokes to see if we like it better bold or not. And my first thought is it's probably going to look better, softer and more delicate like an angel, I guess. But I never know until I try. Okay, I know somebody asked me earlier, and I'm just going to color this in to see if I like that too, about a hand lettering class on Procreate. Would you send me an email to remind me to look that up so I can get back with you? Okay, and then I'm going to show y'all, and y'all can help me decide if we like the thicker or not. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Still could use a little smoothness over here. Okay, now I'm going to take off the thickness and you tell me which one you like better. You ready? This is thick and then this is not. Michelle likes the thicker. My name stands out more if it's thicker. What do y'all think? I need more opinions. I think I like the thicker myself. But again, you want to really go in and define these lines before you make it into a stamp. You want it to look really good. You like the thicker too? Okay, good. Thicker, thicker, thicker. Everybody says thicker. Okay. Oh, we got a one thin. We always have to have variety, right? I think it looks good both ways, but let's pretend like I'm super happy with this. Are you ready for the next step? Oh, it would be a good tattoo. I don't have any tattoos yet. I don't plan on getting any, but I mean, hey, you never know. Okay, I'm going to squeeze them together because I'm going to keep it thick and I'm going to try to figure out what I don't like about over here. There's something I don't like. It's just not, it's not doing it for me. It's not smooth. And this brush is not smooth too, so that's part of it, but let's pretend like I love it. Okay, let me give you my email. I'm putting it on the screen for you. Support at Craft with Christy. You can take a screenshot if you want. Okay, now I've got it almost the way I want it. Now remember, I had to make a square canvas. That's important. Next, I want to make sure I love my design. I want to see if I like that better. I think I do. Okay, but it's not in the center. It's very important that it's in the center. You want to make sure you see a yellow line both ways. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it around until I see those. Now I got a cross with yellow lines. Okay. Next, I'm going to copy. Okay, I went up to the wrench under add and I'm copying my canvas. All right. So we just have this saved in the air right now, I guess. We just have this saved. And now I'm going to go over to my brushes because we're going to make a brush. So I'm going to go to a brush and see it says Classic Library. There's a little check mark right there. And then all the way over here, there's a plus sign. This is what we want. This is how you make a brand new brush. I'm going to tap on it, create new brush. All right. This is so overwhelming. We're not going to play with all these things. We're just going to work with the ones that's going to make you have a good signature. So first, I like to go to shape. We're going to go to shape, edit. You'll want to watch the replay for this probably. Import, paste. Remember? There it is. However, we have to invert it. You need 2 fingers to tap it, and you want it black on the background, okay? Some people design it with a black background. I just prefer doing it this way. This is just as easy. One less step, I think. Okay. Check. Now, if I stamp it right now, let me show you what's going to happen. it's going to look like this. You're going to be like, what did I do? Well, there's some settings you got to play with. So we're going to go back into that brush. That's the one I was working with. Okay, go back in there. See, Christy. And I'm going to go to stroke path and I'm going to space it out. I want to space this out. So when I pull this here, watch how this is coming apart. Can you see that kind of, sort of, kind of? So now when we go into it, oh no, it's really small again. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, I'm going to go down to properties now. And I'm going to change the maximum size. I'm going to make it big, 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 probably up to like 1200% or something. And the minimum, I'm going to go up just a little, like maybe 25%. And then I'm going to see what happens. Let me see if it's better. But look how soft it is. Can you see that? Can barely see it. We're going to need to change some more settings. Okay. So let's go back in there. And we're going to go to maximum opacity. Let's try this. Let's turn this all the way down. That's not it. No. Oh, what was that on? I don't remember. Is it under Apple Pencil? Yeah, Apple Pencil. Okay, go under Apple Pencil and turn down the opacity there. Something's wrong. What have I done? I feel like I need to restart it or something. This has never happened. Of course, as I'm doing this with you. The stabilization. I need to worry about that. My shape. I got it in there. It's black. I'm going to go out and come right back in, okay? Just close it out. I have to do that several times a day lately. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see if it'll act right now. No, it's still really light. It's not that. I'm going to start over. Let me start over because I'm thrown now. I'm going to clear this. No, I don't want to clear it. I think it's still saved. Let me paste and see. Okay, good. All right. Let me just clear this whole thing off. I'm just going to start over. We're going to make a square canvas. That is so strange, but you know, it happens. I'm going to paste. Woo, still have that after I played with it. Okay, on your right angel wing, curve, dip down, probably cover dot or just go over it. So your upward stroke has more bend. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It doesn't seem like it has as much. You're right. You're right. Now look. It's still light. The opacity. What is happening? Okay, somebody help me think right now, because some of y'all, you know, you've had these problems. Right now, I'm holding my brush over. Oh, it's still using the same brush. I'm going to go back to my regular brush. Okay, I'm back to my regular brush. It's writing normal. Everything's fine in the world, right? So I'm going to turn this into a stamp, and I'll fix that later, that little underturn thing. But I agree. Copy canvas, like I said. I'm so confident now that it better work. Okay, we're going to go, and we're going to make a new brush. Create new brush. Darn, our time is almost up again. And then we're going to go to shape. The shape is a circle. That's the default, okay? We're going to change that shape to our shape, import, and then paste. There it is. 2 fingers, invert it. Check. Okay. Now we want to separate it. So we're going to go to the stroke path and we're going to space it out all the way like that. Another thing I want to do is go down to Apple Pencil. No, properties. And we want to make the size bigger. Bigger and smaller. Okay, and then you'll notice when I stamp with it, see how light it is? It's lighter and darker, just depending on. So that's what we want to fix. So let's go back into it. And let's go to, I really thought it was this one, the opacity. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I don't know what happened before, but yeah. So this is full strength. We did it. Did y'all get it? Did it make sense? Let me do it one more time. I have like 2 seconds to do it. Okay, let me do it. Oh, I want to do a giveaway. If you want me to design your name as a stamp, that means you need to be like a Procreate owner. You need to be like already doing this because otherwise you can't use it as a stamp, right? If you want me to design your name, type name in the comments and then I'll do the giveaway and we'll see who wins. Anybody want me to do your stamp name? Write name in the comments. And now I'm going to try to figure out how to, is that share screen? Yeah. Type the word. You have to type you have to say name because not your name. Don't put your name. Type name because it's going to pull up just the word name. Anybody who put, good. Got it. Got it. Good. Okay. Name. I know you should learn how to do your name, but you know what? It's still fun to have someone else do it too. You can still play with it. It might be something good for you to trace as well. Okay. Ready? Are we ready? Everybody's name inside? And it should only pick up once if you do it more than once. You don't worry about, you don't need to do it more than once. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen. Are y'all ready? We're going to see who the winner is. There's a wheel that's going to spin. I hope you can see this. Can y'all see this? Start collecting comments. I did. Oh, there they are. I'm going to click draw and here's our winner. Oh, shoot. Our winner is Sherry. Yay. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see the winner? I knew that was going to happen. I'm looking for my keyboard. It's in my lap. Okay. Did y'all see the winner? It didn't show you the winner? Are you serious? I had it sharing the screen. I guess I did it wrong. Well, it was Sherry. Sherry, you won. Congratulations. This is who won, Sherry. And so, but it had all your names and it was spinning and then her name. And tell me what you want it to say. Do you want just your name? Do you want a doodle with it? You can send me an email. You don't have to tell me now. You can think about it. But send an email to support@craftwithchristy.com and say, I won the digital stamp name. Can you put this on it? And then I will design it. And, tell me like if you want it, just any details you have. If you want me to just surprise you, I can, but I would rather you give me just some direction and then I will get it back to you. Does that sound fun? Y'all, thank you for being here. This has been a blast. So much fun. It had winter sale. That's what was on the screen or something. Okay. Some people saw it maybe. I don't know. When does the sale end? I still have items in their cart. Oh, I have it going through tomorrow. I believe it's over tomorrow. I'm not sure what day I ended it. I know I was thinking the winter. I think it's tomorrow. Fun stuff. Thank you, Bunches, for being here. I'm going to go to TikTok right now and do a similar thing if you want to come over there. I have the same name, Create with Christy. I would love to see y'all tomorrow at Devos and Doodles. I'll be doing that at noon Central. Thank you for saying I was generous this cold weekend. That makes me feel special that you feel that way. And I enjoyed it so much. I love seeing all of your faces here. Your faces. I love seeing all your names here. I can see your faces. They're like this big. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Brenda, for being here. It was so much fun. I think so too. I think so too. So you got my email, right? And you're going to send me an email as the winner. All right. I'm going to wrap it up at 7. I'm going to go live on TikTok. Come over there. Come see me. I don't want to be lonely. If you're a TikToker. If you're not, it's okay. Thank you. Aw, so sweet. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.